Hello, I'm Marc Ventresca at the University of Oxford. Welcome to this brief overview of the program that we have built with the Center for Leadership in Copenhagen, Denmark. This is a program called Resilient Leadership. I'd like to tell you a little bit about that program and about our work together, and here a brief invite to you to consider this for your own professional development, either alone as an executive, a senior executive, or with a team of your colleagues who come along on the program as well. I'm going to just move now to sharing my screen so you see a little bit of background material. The program Resilient Leadership is something that we offer with the Center for Leadership at Oxford, physically at Oxford, with the Side Business School. I'm on faculty at the Side Business School from the US originally, at Oxford since 2004. I'm also a governing body fellow of Wolfson College. In the scheme that is Oxford, it's a collegiate university. So all of the faculty have appointments both in a department like the business school and also at a college. One of the component colleges, my college is Wolfson College. Happy to be in touch if you have questions. I know the colleagues at the Center for Leadership will also be in touch with you and provide a lot of information, a lot of the logistics and so forth. I'm happy to talk to you about the intellectual content. I'm just going to move to the next slide. So this is a program we've run for about 8 years. We've run a number of cohorts. There's a great alumni group now. It's basically 3 days and 2 nights in Oxford. Right now during the pandemic, that is all quiet. We're obviously not doing this during the pandemic. And instead, we're getting ready for once those times change. What the course delivers, this is basically the curriculum of the course, the motivation for it. It offers this: why is resilience a critical skill for leaders today and a core feature of effective organizations? We build from a matrix of strategy and innovation, operations and organization design to really hone in on why resilience is so important and what that means for you as a leader and also for your organization. We build in then a number of content areas and a lot of applications as we go on. The course really says, how can you develop and extend your strengths for resilience and also address current challenges? I think we all have strengths and weaknesses. My colleagues at Harvard have a lovely paper that they call about the incomplete leader, that all leaders are incomplete, and we have strengths that we burnish and build on. We have weaknesses that we build around or bring in colleagues to support us in doing those things. I think it's the same thing here with this idea of resilience. Resilience, as you know, broadly means the ability to withstand shock, to overcome difficulty, to be robust in the engineering sense of a robust system is one that's able to withstand compromise and challenge. I think what we've put together is a curriculum that builds on this idea of leading for the long no and the long now, both kind of an innovation primer, beginning to think about the long now, what is today and how today shapes tomorrow, but also what it means to know in the longer term, to be able to understand and use scenarios and think about that longer term. We have one of my colleagues does a brilliant session on building resilience through critical connections, really underscoring kind of social networks and the power of having tough conversations and engaging in relationships, powerful, productive professional relationships. One of my colleagues, a pioneering researcher in leadership who conducted a very well-known study surveying 180 global CEOs, digests out the insights from the CEO study for this program, kind of leading lessons for leaders from that study. Those lessons involve paying attention to the longer term, beginning to build plural linkages within the organization. They talk a lot about you may have heard the phrase, the power of doubt, that is being skeptical, understanding and being curious, the power of doubt, asking questions, not knowing everything already. One of my colleagues will do a session with you on the power of building organizational resilience, what that means to make organizations resilient in the face of complex contexts and environmental challenge and competition. So it's a 3-day, 2-night program. We start Sunday afternoon typically. That may change, but typically Sunday afternoon through Tuesday morning. The Center for Leadership delegations typically come as a group, arrive at London Heathrow, then come out by charter bus to Oxford. We get settled in the hotels or the college residences, and then have a full afternoon of work on Sunday and then Monday and Tuesday. Monday evening, typically we encourage you to visit one of the colleges. The ancient colleges all have a cappella choirs. They celebrate evensong, a tradition in the religious, basically an evening ceremony with music and singing, so evensong. Every night we have dinner out at one of the pubs or one of the restaurants in Oxford. Typically on the Monday night, we also have dinner in a college, which is a wonderful experience, quite atmospheric and full of interesting experiences. Each of the colleges at Oxford, 39 colleges, each one has a different history, a different sense of identity, a different history in terms of when they were founded and how they've developed. So that dinner that Monday night is a bit of a celebratory dinner. And then Tuesday in the late afternoon, you'll head back to the airport and then back home. The delegates come from a very wide range of sectors and activities, most fairly senior executives from Denmark, but wider Scandinavia, and occasionally some others. These are people who are heads of organizations in the public sector, municipalities, they're leaders and senior colleagues from corporations, energy, insurance, shipping, pharmaceuticals, a number of the core industries in Denmark. We have a lot of colleagues who've come from other Center for Leadership programs, and so they've experienced some of the offerings of the center and then want to take this on as a kind of an extension or enrichment from their earlier learnings. The days are full. Our courses are offered where I work at the Side Business School, which is a relatively new, modern facility, very Scandinavian in design, very much in the spirit of Arne Jacobsen and some other Danish entrepreneur architects, but a lovely building, purpose-built, where we hold the courses. There's a chance to walk in the gardens. There's a chance to get out into Oxford and buy some mementos or souvenirs. So the days are full, but there is a little bit of flexibility to have what I would call the cultural experience of being in Oxford. Basically, to wrap up, what we offer you is sort of cutting edge academic theory and real-time applications around this idea of resilience, making it tangible, making it relevant to the work you do, to your organization, your agency, or your firm. We offer faculty engagement. There are 5 of us who teach on this 2.5-day course. We also have preceptors who are advanced doctoral students or postdocs also at Oxford who join us and facilitate activities. Very high quality peer delegates. As I said, the colleagues that the Center for Leadership brings together for this program are very able, experienced, all curious, all very capable leaders who are interested in building out their expertise and their awareness of these issues of resilience. We have that Oxford cultural experience as well. So again, I encourage you to contact the Center for Leadership colleagues for all the specifics and the logistics. You saw my email already there on the front of the slides. Happy for you to contact me if there's something I can offer you. I'm just going to part with this. This is sort of one of the maxims that we've developed. A maxim for resilience is see the system or the systems and work the situation or the situation. So it's a pithy, concise way to reflect on what do you get from taking this course at Oxford and CFL. You begin to really cultivate a set of awarenesses and sensibilities and skills that help you become more resilient and in turn enable you to create that same culture and practice in the organizations for which you're responsible. So again, Marc Ventresca here, thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you in Oxford sometime soon. Wish us all well in these difficult and turbulent times. And again, looking forward to host you at Oxford and offer you the fruits of this course, the expertise of my colleagues and me, and also the lessons and wisdom of your peers who come on the cohort with us. Okay, I'm going to stop the slideshow now, and I'm going to stop the video as well. Again, I look forward to working with you and bringing you into conversation with my colleagues at Oxford. Thank you very much.